My name is Neha Bansal and I am an international social development specialist, having served at the United Nations and other international bodies for the last 16 years. I currently am a senior policy specialist at the G20 Secretariat under the Indian Presidency and also founder director of Asianism Retold, a project that's really looking at development models from the global south. I welcome each one of you on the 17th and 18th of May to Seoul, South Korea for the Asia Leadership Conference hosted by the Center for Asia Leadership, my dear friend Samuel Kim and his indomitable team. Most specially, I invite you to the 18th of May where we are having a very important conversation on gender equality. Gender equality is not any longer about equality. It really is about performance. If you look at the recent reports and the most recent one by the European Investment Fund, it says that women in leadership are being able to have more climate prudent strategies, more transparency in their climate strategies, whether it is low pollution, low carbon, circular economy. Even during COVID, women from Iceland, Slovakia, Germany, France, across the world were found to be better, being able to deal with crises better. Also in the country that I come from, India, we find that women in leadership positions, in a position of agency, are able to adopt more development indicators. Clean water sanitation, better education for their children. In some places, it's as high as 60% higher. So it really isn't about equality anymore. It really is about performance. And at a time now when we are grappling with poly-crisis, with several other crises, we can wait no longer and talk about gender equality alone. The second bit that I also want to say is that it's very important for us to get this framing right, because we have also sort of gone a little off track with certain nomenclatures. For example, maternal mortality. There's very little about maternal in maternal mortality. A woman dies out of childbirth because of medical neglect, because of poor medical conditions, poor hygiene, and the fact that she's a mother has very little to do with it. It's only incidental. And similarly with gender-based violence, which is often regarded as violence against women really are at the receiving end of what is often and in most times a man's a problem in his body, a problem in his mind. So she really comes at the end of that whole cycle. So we must frame these issues like that. It is, when we talk about gender-based violence, it's a man's problem. It isn't a woman's problem. So I invite you to the 18th of May and I hope that you will join us for this very important discussion, and we need you to be part of it. Looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you.